This group of prisoners was being shipped to one of the most hopeless prisons in history. On the way, one inmate's lawyer and wife promised him they'd win his appeal in a few weeks and get him out. But Papillon knew that once you entered that place, you never got out. On board the ship, Papillon kept an eye on Louis. He saved a bedroll next to him, then struck up a conversation with Louis, who was stuck sleeping on the floor. He warned him that plenty of inmates had their eyes on him and offered protection in exchange for money. Louis didn't trust him, figuring bribing guards would be safer than paying Papillon.
Have a good night. Yeah, you too.
That night, Louis was jolted awake by screams. The inmate beside him was gutted by another prisoner who pulled cash from inside his body. Terrified, Louis realized he might be next. The guards didn't care. They just tossed the corpse overboard as if nothing happened. The next day, Louis sought out Papillon and agreed to his deal. Just as they'd discussed, Papillon would protect him and Louis would fund his escape. But Papillon made one thing clear. When the time came, he wouldn't take Louis with him. He refused to let anyone slow him down. That night, the predator moved on Louis, but Papillon was ready. He restrained the attacker while Louis grabbed the knife. Other prisoners egged them on, forcing the guards to flood the area with steam. In the chaos, Julot tried to snatch the knife, stomped it underfoot, and braced for a search. With Papillon's injured hand exposed, the guards punished him instead, leaving him outside. When the ship finally reached the penal colony, Papillon saw the same prisoner he had beaten. Julot planned to get himself into the infirmary, where escape would be easier. He asked Papillon to keep watch, then slashed his own leg to fake an injury while disembarking.
Get him up!
The ruse worked. Guards carried him off on a stretcher, and Julot smirked, thinking he'd pulled it off. After a long march, the rest entered the notorious Guyana prison. Between 1852 and 1939, nearly 80,000 men were sent there. Standing in formation, they listened as the warden spoke beside a guillotine. He warned them, escape only led to two paths: starving to death in the jungle, or being devoured by sharks in the ocean. The punishment for a first escape attempt was 2 years in solitary. A second attempt earned 5 years, then permanent transfer to Devil's Island. Killing another inmate meant instant execution by guillotine. In their cell, Papillon and Louis noticed the key-holding cell boss. Since most prisoners were assigned to hard labor in the mountains each morning, they hoped to bribe him into placing them in the infirmary instead, which offered better chances of escape. The boss demanded cash up front. Papillon persuaded Louis to finally pull out what he had hidden inside his body. After clearing the corner of other prisoners, Louis retrieved the stash, sealing the deal. The next day, Louis woke with bite marks on his arm. Papillon pointed upward. It was bats. Suddenly, gunfire echoed outside. Someone had escaped from the infirmary. It was Julot. His breakout only strengthened Papillon's resolve. When new